It's taking some time to get BLB up and running real smooth because with any um any company that you start off, any brand that you start off, you got to keep it going. You know, you have to have something you known for. You know, in order for people to pay attention and really listen. You know, do you have that
Um,
as far as like your logo or something that
definitely.
your fans have to? What do your fans have to look forward to? Like as far as like T-shirts and stuff like that, or
Oh, definitely. It's gonna definitely come to a point to where I start advertising and doing stuff to give back to the community. I see myself as a business owner and entrepreneur, where I have my own charitable events,
right?
which meaning I'm not
Charitable
taking
events.
no cash or nothing for anything that I do. I only accept your support. You know,
Right.
you guys likes, you guys subscribes, you guys everything.
Exactly. And make sure you guys like and subscribe this. We're gonna post it later when we do drop this. But it's been a hell of a year to say the least for everyone.
I want to
Oh, I'm
tell
sure you would
everybody.
not agree.
I want to tell everybody happy holidays, happy New Year. Be safe, love your family, no matter what. Hold on to what you have now,
Mhm.
because later on down the line, it's gonna mean something matter, and you're still gonna need it.
Definitely. For sure. You got a little tea in the
Got my
building.
son here with me, and the queen, Miss TC herself, got to put you on the cam, flip the cam, TC. Queen of BLB in the building. There you go, the queen of BLB in the building. You know, TC.
So anyway, tell me, cause I could tell y'all my experience being there, right there in the studio with my man, with my husband, and Lil T. That shit was crazy. Like, why don't you tell your fans about that? How was that
Oh,
for
definitely,
you?
man. Like normally, I ain't been in the studio in 2 years since I dropped the single Ykblb.
Right, for real.
But
That's the truth, y'all.
when I got in there, I was expecting, it's all kind of people there. It's a different environment. It's like a club, but at the end of the day, people don't make it there to make a different move at a different time or whatever. You never know who might walk in the door or who anybody might be. You might see someone one today, and tomorrow you see him with someone, they be like, oh yeah, you remember me.
Let me feel your shoe. I'm listening. Somebody want to take their shoe off.
Don't put it there. Don't throw it down.
He is gonna throw it down. Sorry.
But off the record, I want everyone to know that I have literally done things in my life to where I wouldn't even expect to be the person I am. I didn't even think that I had a reason for someone to even look or like a person in my condition because of the way I am. Let it blow means show who you are, no matter the physical or mental, the disability or ability, whatever you call it. I have tried to see myself become a better person because growing up, I didn't have a father when I needed him. And it wasn't his fault. He did things in his life to send him away down the road. Things happen in life. I saw my mother raise me and 3 others, single parent, still to this day. And with living her disability and her ability, makes me put more, I want to say faith, more courage, more truth, more will.
Yeah, it helps you have the willpower to do what you do.
To push through that last minute.
Exactly, keep going.
Whenever you get
No matter how you
home,
feel.
because no matter how you feel, that woman did it for you. And that's why I was blessed with a child, for me to prove and show him the same. And one thing that gets me out, even though I didn't have a male, my mother was there, and she always give me more love than any male besides God Himself can never give. And that's true facts. A mother's love never fades.
Oh, That is true. I had to have a baby to understand that, but that is so
No matter
true.
what daddy go, he always love mama. Especially me.
Always. Like, he over there playing with you. But he having the best time because mommy is right here. Normally, I be working. But I said, no, I got to switch my schedule up. Family time means a lot. Communication, like, your job is just your job, you know?
Now it's time to move to interview Mrs. TC. So, Miss TC.
Fell into that one. Yes.
Is there any new or any unheard releases that you have coming up in your future?
Ooh. I definitely am in the process of writing my own stuff right now, but I don't know when I'm gonna release it. But you'll just have to wait and see. I mean, I'm feeling good. I'm getting a good vibe right now that this year coming up is gonna be a good year. So I want to make sure that for myself and my family, I always take care of that with Jehovah God first. Yo a Dios primeramente. Cada vez. I always want to make sure you put God first.
So as an artist or as a person that you want to see, what do you probably see your career being within the next 2 to 5 years?
Where I hope it to be, I hope it to be, and I do see it to be where I have a lot of people that are gonna like my voice, my sound, because I don't like to say that I'm like anybody. I favor a lot of people when I sing because I listen to many different artists. So when I do sing and I really feel it, that means I'm just feeling that note. But when it's on a good beat, like something like that, you know, where you think it's gonna go one way, but then it goes somewhere completely different. And
okay.
I want to take my fans on a journey through my music.
So far as your music, like, what is your like particular style? Like back in like you growing up, who was like mostly the main thing you like listen to?
Well, I listen to a lot of Mariah Carey. Then when I got older, Ariana Grande, because she reminds me just a smidge of amount of closeness to Mariah Carey is Ariana Grande. She do sing on her nose a lot, but a lot of singers do that. It helps you to breathe better when you sing it. So I love Mary J. Blige. I love. Yeah.
Boo boo.
Oh yeah, he does something. But my sound, or what I want my music to come across as to everybody else, is like a mixture of pop and hip hop. You know? Kind of a mixture between the two, because it'll have that nice, pop sound that people like, but it's also gonna hit hard in certain places where you be like, oh shit, when you listen to it, because that's the thing, you gotta listen to it. Yeah.
I mean, so how could you say your connections or your relationship is with possibly moving further with BLB Productions?
Say that one more time, cause I'm listening now.
See, you got your little man.
Come here.
I said.
There we go. I'm gonna get you in
I said, how would you feel like your connection and relationship? What does it mean to you with BLB Productions? Like, what does that mean to you? How do you feel about it?
When I first was introduced to BLB, when I met YK, listen to me, I fell in love right away with the concept, with the belief, because BLB of BLB and what it stands for. Believe, love, and then build. BLB. You got to, everybody starts somewhere. It might not be where you thought you would start, and it probably was a horrible start. But everybody starts somewhere. But then the more you start believing that you can be whatever you want you to be with God's help, and then you're going to start loving what you do and start showcasing that to people, what you love to do and what makes you happy and what provides for your family.
Right.
And then you're gonna build it together. You're gonna find that person that's gonna help you build and make it even better than what you imagined.
Right.
You
right.
understand me? Like, because when I'm telling you, like, I had envisioned this for us. I'm telling y'all, I'm not lying. Like, God showed me this, and I had to make the choice whether or not I was gonna live it out or not. I already know what the consequences of, like, it's like you could do some shit, or excuse me, you could do some things, and you already know, okay, this gonna have some consequences if I do this. But you still got a choice, right? But when you choose to do the right thing, man, I ain't gonna lie, that feels good. It feels good. And when I was introduced to BLB, man, through YK, I was already, I was hooked. I was.
Okay.
I'm that thing #1 fan. You got to come on.
All right.
You gotta come on, but you know.
As a person, me personally, the king of BLB speaking, Mr. YK himself, the king of BLB.
Yes, sir.
I can sit here and honestly say that this woman is definitely a part of BLB. This woman is a queen of BLB. This woman right here has put down and put up forth only faith and belief, but also the most I marry from most unified, the most like, oh my God, unthinkable love that I can ever have in my life. And I want to thank her for that, and that's why she is the queen of BLB. Well, Mrs. TC,
Yes.
we're going to check back in later.
Yes, we are. So y'all stay tuned
Stay
in,
tuned.
alright? We're gonna keep the writing. I gotta listen to some beats, y'all. There's a process that goes on when we construct for BLB. It's a process. It's almost like a construction, brick by brick process that we as a team go through. And it's not always easy, but it keeps us, I honestly can say, when we sit down when the BLB team sit down, bro, and we start putting shit out there and getting shit together to record and shit, oh my God, we make fire every time.
Facts.
The only thing that we be doing is goddamn editing it, to make sure
All right,
it sounds good.
that's enough. We're going to check it.